Hi children, good morning. Yesterday I have taught clever Tenali Ramakrishna the first lesson in English subject. So I hope the lesson is completed. Now the remaining part we are ready to learn. Okay. Already once again I will remind whatever taught yesterday. This is story about the Tenali Ramakrishna and his cleverness. And in this story is given as the conversation method. And the different characters are there: Chitravarma, Tenali Ramakrishna, and Sri Krishnadevaraya. The courtiers and ministers are given. Among these members, a conversation. The story, if you come to the story, then Chitravarma was a great painter. Sri Krishnadevaraya was pleased with his paintings, and he wants to reward him. That's why he was actually Krishnadevaraya appointed him as a council of advisors, one of the chief. He was appointed as a chief council of advisors. But he has greatness. He was a great painter. But he doesn't have experience, doesn't have knowledge in administration. That's why he got fear. Even though Sri Krishnadevaraya not accepted his rejection, he offered as council of minister, and he asked to minister to announce. He was appointed as the chief advisor of the council. The minister also said, Your Majesty, I will make an announcement in our empire. So up to here yesterday completed, but Chitravarma's plans and actions led to confusion everywhere. He had never handled the matters of court before. His decisions were irrelevant. His conclusions lacked sense. With this, the people grew impatient, and the emperor continued to support him. The elders of the empire decided to seek help from the court's jester Tenali Ramakrishna in this matter. Tenali Ramakrishna told them that he had an idea and assured them not to worry. One day Tenali Ramakrishna approached the emperor Sri Krishnadevaraya. Okay. Then Chitravarma was appointed as chief advisor in the court. But Chitravarma plans and actions led to confusion everywhere. Why? Because he doesn't have any experience. So without experience, how can he take the decisions? That is also not only his personal. This is the full emperor. His decisions depends on all the people of the empire. So that's why he has to take the very careful decisions. But here he doesn't have experience, and his actions and plans are very confusion. Confusion means there is no clarity. And in his decision there is no clarity. That's why he had never handled the matters of court before. He is a good painter, that's all. He has a lot of knowledge and creativity in the painting. But in the court matters he doesn't have any experience before. His decisions were irrelevant. So when he is taken the decision also irrelevant. Irrelevant means improper, unconnected. This is unconnected. That's why his conclusions lack sense. Conclusions means the end of the decisions. After discussions, he has right to take the final decision because he is the chief advisor, That's why he has right to take the final decision. But conclusion also lacked sense. Lacked sense means he doesn't have the sense. When he is taking the decision compulsory with the sense of humor, he has to take the decision. But in his decisions, everybody observed the lacked sense. With this, the pupil grew impatient. So that's why the pupil made impatient. Impatient means eager. Impatient means eager. And the emperor continued to support him. Even though he is not taking the proper decisions and lacked sense decisions, improper decisions, irrelevant decisions, even though the Krishnadevaraya continued to support him. The elders of the empire decided to seek help from the court's jester Tenali Ramakrishna in this matter. Elders means who is here from long time, who are working as the ministers of the council. They decided to seek help from the Tenali Ramakrishna. Quotes jester. Jester means the person who give entertainment to the people, to the ministers in the court. He is called the jester. Jester Tenali Ramakrishna in this matter. Then all the people went to Tenali Ramakrishna and asked Tenali Ramakrishna. Then Ramakrishna told them that he had an idea and assured them to not worry. Then Ramakrishna told the people, don't worry about that. I am giving promise to you. So don't worry about that. I will find out something solution. Then one day Tenali Ramakrishna approached the Emperor Sri Krishnadevaraya. So after promising to the people, then one day Tenali Ramakrishna approached means come to near. So he went to Sri Krishnadevaraya. Then this is the discussion between Ramakrishna and Sri Krishnadevaraya. Then Ramakrishna said, Your Majesty, you know that I have been blessed with a baby boy. Baby boy means male boy. So I will be happy if you visit my house for my boy's naming ceremony tomorrow. Tomorrow in the Tenali Ramakrishna's house, he is celebrating naming ceremony. Naming ceremony means this is also, we are also celebrating nowadays. After birth of the baby, we put the name to the child. So that is called the naming ceremony. So until then the boy doesn't have any name. After putting the name only, we are calling it the different names. That is called the naming ceremony. Namakaranam. So in Telugu, Namakaranam we are calling, So you too celebrate such celebrations at present also. So in that function is going on in his Ramakrishna's house. That's why he. So I will be happy if you visit my house for my boy's naming ceremony tomorrow. So tomorrow in our house the naming ceremony is going on. That's why compulsory you should attend. If you visit, I will happy. So Ramakrishna said to Sri Krishnadevaraya. Then Sri Krishnadevaraya, oh wonderful, it's my pleasure. Then Ramakrishna felt very happy. He is willing to attend to the Ramakrishna's function. Then the emperor visited Ramakrishna's house the next day. The next day, Ramakrishna house, Sri Krishnadevaraya went to Ramakrishna's house. Then Ramakrishna, with a bouquet of flowers in his hand, welcome your majesty. We are grateful of your visit. Please bless my son. Then Ramakrishna moved against Sri Krishnadevaraya and offered bouquet and welcomed Sri Krishnadevaraya and said, Your Majesty, we are grateful. Grateful means thankful. We are thankful for your visit. Please bless my child. Then Sri Krishnadevaraya, Dirgha Ishman Bhava. This is a token of my love. The emperor puts a gold chain around the baby's neck. So Sri Krishnadevaraya said, Dirgha Ishman Bhava. This is a blessing. That means may you have long life. Dirgha Ishman Bhava means may you have long life. See, we also like that only, You are a child when you are celebrating birthday or functions, when you are given namaskara to your elders or olders, your grandparents and parents, then they will bless you Dirgha Ishman Bhava. Okay, that Dirgha means may you have long life. So he gave the blessings to a child and gave one gift as one golden chain as a gift to the child. Then Ramakrishna said, Thank you very much, Your Majesty. You are requested to join us for lunch. Then Ramakrishna said, Thank you. Then he offered lunch also. We are ready. Please join in the lunch. He requested Sri Krishnadevaraya. Then Sri Krishnadevaraya said, after having tasted, oh, water, give me water urgent. Send just a little bit of rice he kept in the mouth. His taste is, having taste, then after having the taste, he said, oh, water, he shouted. Give me water urgent, Sri Krishnadevaraya shouted. The courtiers means already I said, the members of the council who are in the court, ministers. who are in the court are called, the ministers who are in the court are called courtiers. Oh God, water, water. The courtiers also shouted water, water. Krishnadevaraya, hey Ramakrishna, what is this? Horrible dishes, horrible dishes. Krishna got angry and shouted at Ramakrishna, what is this horrible dishes? The courtier one said, it's too spicy. One of the courtiers said, it's too spicy. And one more courtier said, too salty too. And one more third courtier said, not cooked properly, it's undercooked food. So like that, they all are commented. And then Krishnadevaraya angrily shouted at Tenali Ramakrishna, who cooked this? Is this the way to cook food? He shouted at Ramakrishna, who prepared this prepared this food. Courtiers, do you want all of us to die? The remaining courtiers also said to Ramakrishna, do you want to all of us die? Said. So Ramakrishna said, with folded hands. So when he actually in the classroom also happening like this, if the teacher got angry and shouted at anybody, then with the folded hand, with respect, very, very, very respect, obedient, show the obedience. So like that here also, Tenali Ramakrishna folded his hands and, please forgive me sir, let me introduce the cook to you. Please forgive me, that means please excuse me, sorry, please excuse me. I will introduce the cook. Krishnadevaraya, bring him at once or you will be punished. Then Sri Krishnadevaraya said, he got very angry, he said, so bring him fast, otherwise I will give you punishment. So Tenali Ramakrishna will take the punishment if he not brought the cook. Then Ramakrishna said, presenting a carpenter, this is the best carpenter in Vijayanagar. He is a brilliant worker. I gave him the task of cooking for today. So he said, actually he is a carpenter. He is a great carpenter in the Vijayanagar. He is a brilliant worker. Today I gave him task for cooking. Who said? Ramakrishna said to Sri Krishnadevaraya. Actually he is not a cook. He was a carpenter. He is good in carpentry work, but he doesn't know cooking. Even though he gave the task to cooking food to his function. Then Sri Krishnadevaraya said, are you crazy, Ramakrishna? He may be an excellent carpenter. How can he be a cook? So Sri Krishnadevaraya said, are you crazy? Are you mad? Your brain is not working properly? Are you mad, Ramakrishna? He may be an excellent carpenter, but how can he cook? He doesn't have experience in the cooking. He may be excellent in the carpentry work, but he doesn't have experience in cook. How can he cook properly? He shouted it, Tenali Ramakrishna. Then Ramakrishna replied, pardon me. Pardon me means sorry, forgive me. Your Majesty, if a painter can be your chief advisor, why can a carpenter not be a cook? See how he asked the crossed question to Sri Krishnadevaraya. Your Majesty, if a painter can be your chief advisor, actually painter, Chaitravarma was a painter, but painter was appointed as a chief advisor in the court. So you appointed a painter as chief advisor in the court. You think he can do that work? So why can a carpenter not be a cook? Carpenter also can make a cook, So he asked the cross question to Sri Krishnadevaraya. Then Sri Krishnadevaraya, lost in thoughts, shaking his head slowly, Ramakrishna, you opened my eyes. You made me realize my mistake. So then Sri Krishnadevaraya admitted his mistake and said, you opened my eyes. So you made me realize my mistake. Really you are right. I did mistake because painter expert in the painting, but he can't participate, he can't take the good decisions in the administration. So that is my mistake. Really you made me realize my mistake. Chitravarma said, I was afraid to say, "No, Your Majesty, I am very thankful to you if I am sent back to my previous job." Then Chitravarma said, actually, Chitravarma also know he doesn't have experience in the administration. He can't take the decisions. He can't be an advisor in the court. He know that, but he has fear. So with fear, he was unable to give reply to the Sri Krishna Devaraya. That's why he said, I was afraid to say no, Majesty. If you give me permission, I will back to my job, he said. Then Sri Krishna Devaraya said, Minister, make necessary arrangement to send him back. Then Sri Krishna Devaraya called a minister and said, make arrangements to send back to his work. Then Ramakrishna, thank you very much, Your Majesty, said, thank you to Sri Krishna Devaraya. All the people assembled there hailed Tenali Ramakrishna for his presence of mind. So then after taking his decision, when the Sri Krishna Devaraya announced and called the minister to send back, make arrangements to send back him old work, then all the members of the assembly and the public also felt very happy. And all the people assembled means gathered, all the people gathered and salute the Tenali Ramakrishna for his presence of mind. Hailed means salute. Show the gratitude. They hailed Tenali Ramakrishna for his presence of mind. So that is the main theme of the Tenali Ramakrishna idea, cleverness. This is the cleverness of the Sri Krishna, cleverness of the Tenali Ramakrishna. Tenali Ramakrishna was a very intelligent and knowledge and scholar. By his actions, in all stories, if you observe, Tenali Ramakrishna not said you are doing the mistake. This is the correct. It's never said. By his action, practically he made them realize their mistakes. If you observe all the stories, you can know that. Okay. So in this way, Tenali Ramakrishna made realize the Sri Krishna Devaraya his mistake. Okay. So what are the main words? Already in the previous class you learned, what are the parts of speech belongs to. These are all words. So now from here onwards also find out some words and which parts of speech they belongs to. Find out. Children, already you learned different parts of speech from the lesson, which part is completed yesterday. So now today whatever you listened the lesson, so in this part also you have to find out the different words belongs to different parts of speech. Okay, the first word, if you observe there, irrelevant, that is adjective. Irrelevant, that means improper, it is an adjective. Next, impatient. Impatience means patient, opposite impatient. Impatience means not having patience. Patience is a noun. The patient is an adjective. Okay. Next, decided. See, some words are underlined here. Decided. Decided means it is a verb. It is in the past tense. Decide, decided, decided. 3, V1, V2, V3. Decided. Next, seek. Seek is also a verb. So seek, sought. Okay. Seek, sought. Next, gesture. Gesture is a noun. This is one type of character of a person. Gesture means witty, funny, witty. Next, assured. Assured is a verb. Assured. Okay. Assurance is a noun. Assured is a verb. Next, happy. Happy is also an adjective. Why? Because it is the feeling. Happy we can't see, how much you are feeling happy. Can you say? Can you measure your happiness, or can you show? No. So there is a feeling. Happiness, happy, sad, kind. These are all the feelings we cannot show to others. This is also adjective. And pleasure is a noun. Next, grateful is also adjective. because grateful means thankful. Use an adjective. Next, requested. Requested is a verb. It is in the past tense. Request, requested, and requested. Okay. Present tense, past tense, and present perfect tense. Three forms: V1, V2, V3. Okay. Next one is cooked. Cooked. So this is also verb in the past tense. Next one, brilliant. Brilliant means intelligent or clever. So brilliant is a characteristics of a noun. That's why brilliant. Who is he? He is brilliant. What is his nature? So his characteristic, it tells about the characteristics of a person. That's why it is an adjective. Next, crazy. Crazy is also mad. Crazy means mad. It is crazy is an adjective. Next, realize. Realize. It is a verb. Realize is a verb, make to understand, verb. Next one, hailed. H-A-I-L-E-D, hailed. It is a verb, that means salute. Hailed is a meaning of, hailed meaning is salute. It is in the past tense. Hailed. Okay, that's all. These are all words from this lesson. I think you learned well the parts of speech also from this lesson. And along with this video, we are giving some homework also, meanings and opposites I am giving. So you have to note down in your book and practice. And once again, listen the lesson clearly, total lesson, and try to understand the meaning of this lesson. Okay, once you try to write in your own word, that is called the synopsis or summary. So you write already you understood the story, you write your own words. 10 or 12, 15 sentences, you can write the story in your own words. Okay, so this is the homework of English today. Okay children, I hope you understood the lesson. If you get any doubts, you can post it in your group, or you can call to this number. Okay, bye.